Oh man, where do I even start with this month? It is the 25th today as of recording this. There's a lot of things I could talk about, so I'm just gonna talk. All right, so this is not the first time I've embarked on a weight loss journey. As a matter of fact, I had a very dramatic weight loss about 10 years ago. I had been fat all my life, fat boy. A name I remember not so fondly. Fat man when I got into high school. Had a little more steamed on the fatness. And the first time I ever lost weight, I was pushing carts at Walmart. I had saw, maybe I shouldn't say this. The catalyst for me losing weight was basically a petty reason. Let me find it. Let me find the emotion without saying exactly what the situation was. I felt like people were looking down on me because I was working at Walmart and pushing carts, whatever other reasons. I was fat, whatever. I had already lost like maybe 30, 40 pounds working at Walmart. And then I saw someone at Walmart and they saw me and they acted like they didn't see me. And it was around Easter. From that day on, I just was like, nah, y'all gonna see me. For lack of, for better or worse, y'all gonna see me. So I remember that day I started jogging. That day I jogged home from work, from the bus stop, and I made it all the way home without stopping. I was hooked and it was on. All in all, around that time, I like to say that I lost around 70 pounds, but who knows what it really was. I just remember my highest weight being 240. I had gotten down to at least 161, then 170, then 180. I built up some muscle. This is the first time I ever built up muscle. This is the first time I ever been in a gym or took it seriously, whatever. And it's so funny now that I'm saying it because the whole point of the weight loss was, no, now y'all gonna see me. Y'all ain't about to treat me crazy anymore, whatever the case may be. And then when I actually lost the weight, wow, voice cracked. Let me try that again. When I actually lost the weight, that was better. Everybody treated me different. And it bothered the crap out of me because I was still the same person. People were just nicer to me. Like, girls I went to high school with who, that sounds so icky to say. Girls I went to high school with. Nobody talks about high school. I don't talk about high school. I do not think about high school like that. But for the sake of this video, let's talk about high school. Girls that I went to school with who, it wasn't really checking for me. Now you want to hang out with me and take pictures with me and stuff. That was weird. And I couldn't understand why everybody was acting so different. And I was different too. Like I was worse. I was a worse person because I was annoyed everybody was treating me different. I remember I had a mental breakdown with I would call Chris my friend. Chris is my friend, and he was also my barber at the time. And I had like a mental breakdown because I will give Chris a lot of credit because a lot of people treated me different, but not Chris. Shout out to Chris Jones. Chris was just cool. He was always cool. But I remember just, talking to him and just like breaking down like, yo, why everybody like me all of a sudden? Even though that's what I wanted. I wanted respect. I guess I feel like when you get things, this is why, let's bring this back full circle to the Lord. This is why you have to have, I'm not about to sugarcoat how I'm about to say this. I'm not going to say a higher power. I'm going to say God. More niche. I'm going to say Jesus because Jesus is God. Amen. Hallelujah. This is why you have to have Jesus in your life so you can, when you're aiming up, when you have a goal and you're doing it to please him and for him and to be reconciled to him and to represent him. When he's up here and your goal is aligned with him and his father and their will, it's a lot more fulfilling. Because I'll tell you right now, people are going to treat me different again, but this time I can use it for the kingdom of God. Like, you know what I'm saying? It won't be so weird now. It messed me up when I was a non-believer because it made me jaded, among other things. Like, you're used to being mistreated all of your life, like being looked over, ridiculed and whatever because you're overweight and not getting no respect from classmates, siblings. I love you, Claudia, but you're catching this smoke. Family members, family friends, Friends, parents, everybody treated me different. Friends' parents is weird. When your friends' parents are treating you different because you lost weight, it's like, yo, what? I'm a teenager. What is good with you? I don't know, man. Everybody treated me different. And I could not stand it, and I couldn't understand it, and it really messed me up mentally. I didn't know what was better, being disrespected for being fat or having a whole bunch of attention because I was not fat anymore. And I was dramatically, like it was dramatic. It was a dramatic weight loss. Craziest thing I've ever done. But again, I had a terrible why. Exactly what I wanted, I got it, and it broke me. It tore me apart. I was losing weight so that I wouldn't be overlooked, and then no one overlooked me, and I was flabbergasted on why I wasn't being overlooked anymore, and the amount of attention, and I didn't have God. This time, I'm doing it to show that having Jesus in your life really transforms you. And even though the catalyst to that, one of the catalysts, because I'm not doing this whole thing because somebody called me fat. I'm doing this whole thing because I called me fat. And I was already thinking about it, and he just confirmed it. As a matter of fact, he had said this to me in June. I didn't get serious about my weight loss until October. Among other reasons, I want to be here for my wife. I want to do it for God, and I want to do it for my wife. Nothing else matters. I want to do it for God. I want to do it for my wife, and I want to do it with my wife. I want to do something amazingly hard, difficult, and life-changing together with her. I want to do everything with her. I love her. My wife changed my life. Jesus and my wife changed my life. And those are my whys. So that's so funny. Because I guess now I can say this. The first time I lost weight was almost to get back at an ex who ultimately didn't care. And this time it's to strengthen my marriage with someone who cares all the care. So, sorry for getting emotional. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's good. That's good content. All right. Let's talk about alternate day fasting. Some days, all I do is think about food. But I found a little trick, and I don't recommend this at all. The days when I eat like a lot, today was one of them. Had a really satiating and nutritious breakfast. It was my new staple, by the way, potatoes. Forget the rice, forget the brown rice. You could do sweet potatoes if you want. Potatoes, bro. Two things I swear by: chicken thighs and potatoes. I haven't done the chicken thighs in a while because, believe it or not, I got tired of I was eating them every day, okay? I got tired of them for a while, and I want to miss them for a little bit, right? I wanted to go back and see what Sushi was talking about, but chicken thighs, potatoes, winning combo for satiation, energy, fullness. And even if you don't want to do chicken thighs, do some eggs. I've been really on eggs lately. And it's so weird because I used to not be able to eat eggs because I would get heartburn like a mug. I ate a 3-egg omelet this morning. It was delicious. Things that I swear by: potatoes, chicken thighs, eggs, avocado, carrots. I'm still looking for a nice, I'm trying to enter a cruciferous vegetable in my daily meal plan. Some days all I do is think about food all day, unless I've had a big eat day. In which case, on my fast day, I actually think about fasting another day because I can't wait. I'm so happy to have gotten away from food. Tomorrow will be one of those fast days. I feel like I have to mention that I was 211 2 days ago. By the way, I was 211. Today I wasn't, and tomorrow I definitely won't be. But 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago, one day this week, I weighed 211 pounds. That was pretty crazy. I feel like every time I get that low, do I want to say it like this? I go on a little binge. You know what I'm saying? The next eat day will be a little heavier, and the one after that will be a little heavier, and the one after that will be a little heavier. It's almost like I don't be ready to be that low. It almost feels like it's too much responsibility to hit another milestone. What is that? I don't know what that is. If anybody has any insight to what that could possibly be, I'd love to know. Maybe I'll research it. It's like I hit 211 and I'm like, man, 210 is right next, and then I'll be 209, which is out of the teens. That's scary? Maybe? I don't know if it's like the responsibility of that, or that kind of leads me to my next topic, which is that's a 50-pound loss. And I still feel fat after losing 50 pounds. I lost all that weight. I did all that work, and I'm still not where I want to be, which leads me to feel like, yo, I should have never got that big in the first place. Like, what was I doing? And I'm be honest with y'all, it's a little disheartening. But you ever see that meme where it's like two guys like with pickaxes, and they're digging for gold, and one just turns around too early and the other one is trekking on along and about to hit the gold or diamonds or whatever it is, the treasure, let's call it. I feel like that's where I am. I've gone this far, and bro, my belly, I do not like my belly. Everything else, I'm fine. Like, if you seeing just right here, like, I'm cool. I'm chilling. Arms chilling, legs even chilling. Belly, ooh. Brother, ooh. Since I've been thin before, I know that 180, which is like another 30 pounds away to be in the 180s, 180 is belly almost gone. And since most of the fat off my arms and my legs and my face and all of that there's only one place left for it to come off. This next 3 months, I'm really going to start seeing some transformational things. Not to say that I haven't seen some changes thus far. I mean, because 50 pounds is nothing to scoff at. But I feel like, I had to talk about the fact that it's not quite, I'm not done yet. That's it. That's what it is. I'm not done yet. Yes, 50 pounds is amazing. Let's clap it up. To give myself credit where credit is due. But I got way more to lose than that. And it almost makes me feel like, because this time I've been so intentional, let's go back to the first time that I lost weight. Like I told you, I was working at Walmart pushing carts. I had no idea I was losing weight. Everybody was telling me like I was looking different a little bit, and I don't know what, I didn't notice. I heard it, but didn't notice, you know what I'm saying? Until I saw a picture of myself before I started working at Walmart, and I was like, oh man, what was going on? I was a big dude. I was about as big as I was when I started here, and it's so crazy that I can get that big. I'm still working on it too. I want to be honest with y'all. Like, I have to alternate day fast. Yes, it's a cheat code. Yes, I'm losing weight, but I literally have to do it because sometimes, like I said, even on this weight loss journey, sometimes I still just eat too much, and it's not funny. I'm not trying to, this is an uncomfortable laugh. I eat too much. I stress eat a lot. If I'm stressed, I'm going to eat. I really don't want to do that. And I'm making better choices, but I'm still making bad choices with the better choices. You feel me? Low carb bread, but it's still a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm still working on it. I'm really glad that I'm alternate day fasting, because losing weight for me would be, I would have quit already. And I'm only saying that because it's happened already before. I'm the type of person, I need rules. I need parameters, and I need boundaries. And I need hard rules, parameters, and boundaries. It can't just be, I've tried intermittent fasting and it works for me for a month. And then I get tired of it, and then, or I loosen up, right? I relax a little bit and I fall off. And it's because I'll give myself like a 3-hour window or OMAD, right? And then I'll eat a little snack on the intermittent fasting while I'm eating every day. Then the next day, oh, maybe I'll eat 2 meals. Oh, then the next day, maybe I'll eat 3. Then the next day, I'll say, oh, maybe I'll open up my window from like 4 to 8. Now I got a 4-hour window. Oh, that's too strenuous. Maybe I'll open it up this and blah, 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 whatever. I get a little too relaxed. And then next thing you know, I fell off. There's no more intermittent fasting. With alternate day fasting, I know that I eat this day, no matter what I'm going to do this day, whether it's OMAD, whether it's 18-4 or whatever the numbers for intermittent fasting are. Whatever it is that I do, the next day I'm not eating. I can't eat. I'm not allowed to eat. The rule is you don't eat. The rule is you go to sleep, you wake up, you live your day, you go back to sleep, you wake up, then you can eat. That's a nice parameter, a nice hard rule that I can follow, and I know when I'm breaking. I know when I'm breaking it. I know when I haven't alternate day fasted in a while. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel a little guilty. Like last month when I had to shave my face, you know what I'm saying? I had to do something drastic to remind myself, hey, this ain't for you, dog. This is for Jesus, so get it together. This is extreme enough, rule-wise, that somebody like me, I can stick to it. Somebody who needs those parameters, who needs those rules. I need those hard rules. I need those barriers because that just works for my personality. I enjoy freedom too much. Freedom is not good for me. Disorganized freedom, I would say, is not good for me. I need my freedom in Jesus. I need my freedoms and rules and rituals and everything else that Jesus Christ has to offer. I need my freedom in that. So just a little encouragement then for anyone who's in the middle now. Like, I'm at a place where this is very funny. This is ironic. I'm at a place where the way that I look now is the way that I thought I looked when I was 260. This is why it's so easy to get comfortable in this weight for me, but this is not, I'm far from done, and this is not a place to be comfortable at because I am still overweight. I'm still considered obese, and I'm not satisfied. I know I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Come on now. But I'm not satisfied, and I'm not there yet, and I have a lot more work to do, and fortunately I have a good recipe and plan to do that. Yeah, the last 3 fast days was kind of trash. I'm gonna clean it up and end the month off strong, and I don't know why I'm so scared of getting down, but it has to happen. I want more than this. You have to remember that too. You want more than this. You're not in this for the 30 pounds or the 20 pounds. I'm talking to those of us who have like a 100-pound weight loss goal. You're not in it for the 50 pounds. The 50 pounds might look good. Hey, congratulations. We not there yet. We not done. We got more work to do, and we gonna get it in. If you have a plan, this morning when I woke up, I was 214. So I'm gonna just call my weight my weight 214 right now. I was 214 and I was pissed off. I was not happy about being 214, especially after having seen 211. I was not happy about it. I went outside. I drove to the park. I went down because I go down a hill and then I go around. I go down the mountain. I go around the big old lake and then I come back up the mountain. So I had got to the park. I went down the mountain. And instead of going all around, I stopped and I said, you know what, let's just go home. Let's just go eat. I'm tired of this. And then I had to stop myself and realize, yo, the only reason you don't want to walk right now is because you're not happy about what you weighed today. So your solution to that is to go home and eat? I just stopped myself right there like, what are these choices that you're making? That is a fat choice. That is a fat choice. I didn't let myself make the fat choice. What I did was not funny. It was very serious. I was listening to a podcast. So I took the headphones out, I put them in my pocket, and I just started walking in the direction of exercising more, right? And I just said a prayer. And I prayed and I asked Jesus to help me, to give me strength to remember that I'm not doing this for me. I'm telling y'all, when I do it for me and for my own desires and for my, like, I always fail. You know why? Because me will tell me, hey, nah, you don't got to do this for me, bro. You know what you can do for me? You go home and eat some pancakes. Me makes fat decisions. Got to do it for God. Got to do it for my wife. Because I care about them a little more than I care about myself. Just because we give into our own desires doesn't mean that we care about ourselves. You don't give your toddler everything they want because you actually love them and you care about them. So you shouldn't give yourself everything you want. That is not self-love. That is enabling, almost like you're setting yourself up for failure by doing that. You have to say no to yourself. You got to be the adult in your life. Your desire is like a little child. Gimme. I want to go home. I want to eat pancakes. No, we're not doing that. We're going on this walk and we're going to enjoy it and you're going to feel great after you're done. Guess what I did? I said my prayer. I walked around. I did my whole walk. Oh man, it was so enjoyable. I had my weighted vest on and everything. My knees hurt. It's definitely a rest day tomorrow. I did my walk and I enjoyed it and it was awesome and it was great and I felt amazing after. But I still overate today, so at least I'm just being honest with y'all, okay? I'm being honest with y'all and I'm being honest with myself so I can look back on this and really ponder the things that I do and you know, it's getting towards the end of the month. Rent is coming up and car payments and all of this. And I can see why I end up stress eating at the end of every month. It's like being an entrepreneur, creative entrepreneur, where everybody wants to underpay you for everything. All the time. Nobody. You have to set your value. You have to know your value and you can't settle. I'm saying this to myself actually. Like, you know, I would be a lot less stressed if I said no to myself more and to other people more. Hey, can you do this for this amount of money? No, I can't. I won't. You will pay me full price. As a matter of fact, you will pay me double. So I don't know, man. I'm glad we talked about this. I'm glad I was able to say this out loud because it's helping me realize some stuff. If you made it this far into the video, this is just our little powwow. Is my intro song offensive? And even if you don't think it's offensive, do you think somebody could take offense to it? Cause I care. I'm not trying to. I just want to address it. I don't think we should be putting foreign medications and substances in our bodies that are new and we don't know the side effects of them. It's not like a moral high ground on it or anything. I couldn't do that. That terrifies the crap out of me. Like, I am terrified of the side effects of something like that. If you have a medical condition that requires you to take Ozempic or something like that, then okay. You know, I'm not talking about you. You know who I'm talking about. Like, if you're using this as a weight loss thing, then that's a gamble. There are other ways. Maybe harder, but more fulfilling, I think. I don't know. I've never taken it. Maybe I'm not one to speak, but maybe I am. Who cares? I'm going to say what I want to say. If you don't like it, I'm glad I'm getting it out right now where we're in the beginning and you can go somewhere else. Anyways, I don't know. But I'm alternate day fasting. That's how I'm losing the weight. Just in case they try to say it was Ozempic.
Just in case they try to say it was. This was God, this was work and dedication. Just in case they try to say it was. It's been a long, long, long time. Come on, going back and forth. I'm not changing my course. Obedient to my Lord. Hit the camera, now hit record. Will they try to doubt me? Of course. Will they lie about me? Of course. I got receipts though. Just in case they try to say it was Ozempic.